Another week and another highly anticipated money-making opportunity. That's one of the most lucrative trends of the current financial climate that we find ourselves in right now. A long list of the world's most powerful Wall Street banks, from Goldman Sachs to JP Morgan to Bank of America, they have described the current economic climate as the golden age of trading. This comes as no surprise given that today's highly macro-driven markets, they are fueling one of the greatest wealth creation opportunities of our lifetimes. Data shows that 1 in 2 people, they have now turned to trading to protect and diversify their wealth, as well as to capitalize on the biggest macro themes driving the markets right now. Everything from re-accelerating inflation to the global energy shock 2.0 to an escalating global food crisis, which is sending agricultural prices skyrocketing to all-time record highs. And just in case that wasn't enough, the rise of the new geopolitical risk in the Middle East that has boosted expectations that commodity prices across the board, they will hit new all-time record highs in the coming weeks and the coming months ahead. Throughout our reports, we have routinely highlighted that commodity markets, they move in very predictable trends, presenting savvy traders with a series of highly lucrative week-to-week opportunities to profit from the huge macro-driven rallies as well as the pullbacks. Once again, everything we identified with you, that played out as expected. But make no mistake, this market is not a buy and hold market. These exciting and fast-moving markets, they are creating the most optimized environment for traders, or as some of the world's most powerful Wall Street banks are calling it, the golden age of trading. So far this year, we have seen the commodity markets, they've notched up double-digit gains in a single week, not once, not twice, but on multiple occasions. For traders, making money in these markets has never been so easy. The week-to-week, short-term, macro-driven trends that we're seeing right now can literally be summarized as buy low, sell high, rinse and repeat, and do that all over again. Take last week, for example, we have seen huge explosive moves on every commodity imaginable, from the metals to the energies to agriculture, which is gifting traders with endless opportunities to capitalize on both sides of the big market moves to generate spectacular gains of 10% or higher in a single week, sometimes in a single day. After hitting a 7-month low the previous Friday, gold prices exploded over 1,000 points to post their biggest weekly gain on record since mid-March. Silver, palladium and platinum, they also saw a significant shift in fortunes, with the precious metals rallying almost 12% from their recent lows recorded the previous week. Elsewhere in the commodity markets, energy prices, they've been whipping up an explosive money-making storm, firmly positioning the entire sector as one of the hottest asset classes of 2023. Last week, oil prices, they soared over 5% to post their biggest weekly jump since April, whilst European natural gas prices, they notched up a stunning 40% gain, the largest weekly leap on record. The bullish momentum that also spilled over into many other commodities, which sent uranium prices rocketing to their highest level since 2011, whilst orange juice prices, they hit all-time record highs, tallying up an impressive gain of over 600% from their 2020 lows. And the rally might not stop there. Conflicts in the Middle East, they can send shockwaves through the global economy because that region is a crucial supplier of energies and natural resources, as well as a key shipping passageway. The wider the conflict spreads, the greater the magnitude. The higher energy prices go, the more expensive it will become for companies to mine, produce and transport essential commodities, which opens the door to a major squeeze in prices. Whichever way you look at it, one thing is very clear: it won't take much for commodity prices to move significantly higher in this current macro-driven environment and breach new all-time record highs in the coming weeks and coming months ahead. Right now we have crisis on top of crisis, which, as traders know, this translates to opportunity on top of opportunity. Whilst commodities certainly don't need a crisis to move higher, they definitely love a crisis, as we've already seen in the past week. This is the time that traders, they wait decades for, because it is times like these that make millionaires and billionaires out of regular people. As we transition through the final 3 months of 2023, we are in one of the most exciting and rewarding times ever in history. If you want to successfully navigate these markets and capitalize on the huge opportunities ahead to build substantial, life-changing wealth, then you need to utilize a professional, research-driven approach. If you know how to connect the dots and position yourself in the right place at the right time, ready to capitalize on the huge money-making opportunities that are currently unfolding, then you'll make a fortune and build substantial, life-changing wealth. Banks, hedge funds, they're making multi-billions capitalizing on the week-to-week macro-driven opportunities. And it's not so different for our clients at the Gold and Silver Club. The majority of our clients at the Gold and Silver Club are utilizing our proprietary research-driven trading approach. They've already made in excess of 6 and 7 figures this year, and we still have another 3 months left to go. In fact, all of our clients, they've already been fully briefed, prepped, and ready to make the final quarter of this year their biggest and best yet. If you've been kicking yourself for missing out on some of the biggest trading events so far this year, and you still want to make the final quarter of 2023 your best yet, then go to jointhegoldandsilverclub.com now to learn how our mentorship program can take your trading to the next level. Time is the most valuable commodity that we have. Make sure that you don't waste it. So with that, let's go over to the charts and we'll talk you through exactly what we're looking at here as we head into a new week. So firstly, as you know, we were banging the drum regarding gold on the break all the way back down towards 1830, 1820, 1810, that this was a huge buy opportunity, that gold was on a massive fire sale. The bigger the sell-off, the bigger the reversal, the bigger the rally. All of that played out. Thank you again for so many comments below the recent reports that we've been putting out. All you need to do is go back over the last 2 weeks here. Each report, we've been really banging the drum here that this was a fantastic opportunity to build out positions. We've seen within the data all of the hedge funds and money managers getting completely liquidated on this sell-off to the downside, which is usually the case just before the market is about to rip higher. So we took full advantage of that with our clients at the Gold and Silver Club. We've been banking windfall amount of profits right into the close on Friday. Friday, as you can imagine, was an immense day for us, extremely busy here. Many of our clients absolutely crushing it. In fact, many of you out there delivering anything from 5, 6, and 7-figure returns in the last week here, because it was such a large impulse move higher. If you have a look at it from low to high, we moved 1,200 points just from the non-farm payroll, where gold broke down to 1810, and then on last Friday's breakout, it broke out to 1930. We discussed all of this with you, that this was the playbook here, and that many traders, they were starting to even look for sell short opportunities on gold, looking for this gap fill. But the gap does not have to get filled yet. If you go back to the gap that was created during the Russia invasion of Ukraine, that gap here did not get filled for 6 months. So we've had a phenomenal move here to the upside on gold. Again, I congratulate everybody who has caught this move, because many hedge funds and money managers absolutely have not. So well done. Now, what I'll show you in terms of markets that we're liking at the moment, there are a couple in particular that I really do like still at these prices. One of those is platinum, which is currently trading at $887 per ounce. So I still like platinum at this zone where we are at the moment. I would suggest it's lagging behind the breakout that we've seen on gold and silver so far. Palladium also down towards the 1150, 1140 zone. I also like this market at these prices. Those two in particular are on the radar here. As you know, we caught the breakout here on Friday. We were buying around $83 and $84 per barrel. We had a nice breakout into the close there on Friday. We're still around $86 per barrel at the moment. Really, any moves back down towards the swing lows here, I do like oil at $83 per barrel or lower for long opportunities. We're currently up around 300 points on that position at the moment. Gold, of course, we're absolutely fully stacked here on this trade. So all we're looking to do is continue to scale out our profits. We completely took full advantage of that massive cascading sell-off to the downside. Absolutely fully loaded on gold. Again, well done to everybody who caught that move. It's played out right to expectations with this slingshot move higher, which has caught many traders by surprise that have not been able to get on the move. But again, well done to everybody who watches these reports. From what I can see, all the comments, all the contributions, all the feedback, you've absolutely crushed it on this market. So fantastic. Well done. Silver here as well. We took the opportunity last week on the pump to the upside to start scaling out a bit of profits on this market. As you can imagine, with the breakout on gold, silver also had a similar breakout to the upside last week as well. Silver at these prices, not as interested here. Obviously, we've been snipering in and buying back down here, back at the price swing lows. We're mid-range at the moment, so really no action to be taken on our side apart from continue to manage our positions that are on from lower prices here. Similar on gold, right? We're in so low on this market that our main job is to continue to extract profit profit from this market. This is where you often start to get traders, they'll start to FOMO in because they've missed over 1,000 point move here in the last week. When you do have these big impulse moves, you're either in or you're not. And as you know, we fully loaded up the truck on this move higher here. So we're now still holding above the 1900 level. I would imagine we're going to start moving into some consolidation zone here. But what I'm very curious to see is over the course of this month, if we can now make a run up back above the price swing high here, because then we're fully stacked. We're ready for that breakout to the upside. There's no need for us to add at these prices because we've been accumulating with you guys all at the lower end of these zones, right? As you mentioned, we really like to go down here at 1830, 1820. It even broke down to 1810 on the non-farm payroll. It's up 1,000 points from those levels just within a week. And whatever long-term goal you're looking to achieve through trading, whether that's to create a full-time income, a second or replacement income, or just to earn a better return on your savings, now is the time to take action. And if you want to maximize your money-making potential and thrive, not just survive in these fast-moving markets, then you need to adapt your strategy to the current market conditions and most importantly, utilize a professional, research-driven approach. One of the biggest obstacles that holds back 99% of retail traders from achieving their desired success, it's not having access to the correct professional strategies, institutional level data and market intelligence to make confident decisions with accuracy and certainty. There's a huge gap between the top 1% of professional traders and the bottom 99% of misguided retail traders who simply rely on outdated technical analysis and gimmicky technical indicators that do not work in these markets. If you want to get yourself out of the bottom 99% and into the top 1% who are actually crushing it and making 6, 7, and 8-figure returns in these markets right now, then you need to utilize a professional, research-driven approach, or you'll just end up wasting lots of time, money, and effort, and you'll have no results to show for all of your hard work. In these rapidly changing markets, you need to be constantly innovating and evolving. Technical analysis, outdated technical indicators, they won't work. Those days, they're long gone. If that's all you're relying on, the odds are already massively stacked up against you. If you want to change your results, then you have to change your thinking. If you want to learn our exclusive research-driven approach that is never taught to retail traders and only reserved for professional traders in the banks, the hedge funds with access to powerful game-changing insights, including where the banks and hedge funds where they're buying and selling real time, alongside the key liquidity zones so you can enter and exit the markets with pinpoint precision, and the fundamentals, the macroeconomics, the narratives in the market, alongside the capital flows, the daily, weekly, monthly, and quarterly real-time data-driven cycles and intermarket correlations, then you need to join our mentorship program. As we head into the final quarter of this year, we are in one of the greatest times of wealth creation the world has seen. And if you want to successfully capitalize on this huge money-making opportunity and build significant life-changing wealth, then there's no better time than now. If you want to upgrade your income, then you have to upgrade your skills. Never underestimate what you can achieve in the next 3, 6, or even 12 months from now with the right guidance and mentorship. Time is the most valuable commodity that we have. Make sure that you don't waste it. If you want to join our community of successful traders and take your trading to the next level, there is an opportunity for you to do so. As a member, you get access to our exclusive live trading room webinars. You get access to real-time trade ideas, access to institutional research and market intelligence, access to our private members academy website, and also support and one-to-one mentoring. For more information, just go to jointhelivestradingroom.com. The link is also below this report, so just click on the link, make an application, and we will get in touch with you ASAP.